Farusha. Next. Big. What are you doing? Big. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Syed Farusha and my group members including Jafar and Sambut, Shamuddin, Mohammed Rasif. My FYP topic is improvement in engineering property of subgrade site and waterlogged area of district Peshawar. Scheme of the presentation is the introduction and the literature review, problem statement, NHS specification, research objective, methodology, work schedule, print and references. Next time. As everyone is know, transportation is important for every country. And the ancient time, a human being who used stock in other side to travel from one country to another country. The economic growth of a country need to depend upon its trade infrastructure, which is connected with the mobility of goods and citizens. Transportation plays an important role in the development of a country. This is the picture which is taken from the Shaswari GTO, which is taken from the near Texla, and the other one is the Mesopotamian road link. We have two types of payment. One is the rigid payment, and other one is the flexible payment. As the rigid payment use concrete slab as the main load carrying component, while the flexible payment we have some layers. These are the flexible payment, and this one is the rigid payment. We have two layers of the rigid payment. One is the subgrade, and other one is the subgrade. Now I invite Jafar.
Thank you so much, Farusha. So now we are going to the literature review. We will start with the research that Umran et al. Did it at 2015. He did the research on the pavement failure, which is transfer, cracking, and longitudinal, leveling, bleeding, and routing, and the potholes failures. Next, please. Here we can see a picture. Here is the transverse, like the cracks is perpendicular to the road, and in the longitudinal, the cracks is longitudinal, like it's perpendicular to the road. It's parallel to the road. Here we can see a potholes, and here we can see rutting and bleeding of the roads as well. So now for the possible reasons of the subgrade failure and the pavement. We have the mu'ashir filtration, and we have high water table and overloading and mixed design and insufficient compaction. This is the reason of failures. And the reason of failures is due to the subgrade materials. It's the intrusion of subgrade soil and the granular phase, and we have excessive loading, surface figuration, and volume change. And here we can see that the failure, which is flexible pavement failure due to the subgrade settlement. So now, according to Zamrawi, he did the research on the stabilization of the pavement by using a fly ash activated by the cement, and he used 5 to 20% of the fly ash, and he used 5% of the cement, and he got the concluded that 15 fly ash among with the 5% of the cement bring a big improvement in the subgrade. Here we can see different results of the CPR, swell and swell potential, and maximum dry density and optimum. And now I'm going to invite my friend Hisham to go forward.
I am going with the literature review, continuing the literature review. M.A.F. Mansi et al. This was his research work. He done research work on the cement calendars. He used the 5%, 10%, 15% and 20% and 30% of cement calendars by dry weight. So he found that the cement calendars of dose of by adding 20% is the optimum dose, as by using the high dose it should increase the swelling ratio as well. This is another research paper. So the problem statement, as the subgrade material is responsible for the carrying the distribution load, it should be enough to strength to distribute that load to the subgrade and waterlogged areas. So now I am inviting Lehra Sabhan.
Now in those areas where the subgrade is weak, we have to bring that subgrade according to the NHA requirements. And as you can see that NHA requires that the CBR should be at least 7% and the swell should be at the most 0.3%. As well as the compaction should be at least 35% of maximum dry density. Now our objective is that we will have to improve those materials which are weak in subgrade, and we will do it with these materials. Also, we have to perform a cost-benefit analysis of using an improved subgrade or versus the replacement of that subgrade, which is weak. This is the methodology. In the first phase, we will have to collect the control samples from those areas which are waterlogged. Then perform tests on those control samples. Second phase, we will have to add X mixtures to those samples. Then perform tests on the design samples. Then after that, we will come to know about the results. We will recommend a suitable material for that place, which is locally available and which is economical as well. This is our work schedule plan. These are the references.